Hey YouTube, hey Days of Our Lives fans, get ready for another exciting week in Salem. The week of October 21st to the 25th will have lots in store, starting with Steve's timely rescue. Of course, we saw Steve save the day when he arrived in time to stop Mark Green. Chad asked, "What's going on?" and Steve said that the woman that Chad just married isn't the real Abigail. Of course, the mystery Abigail has been somewhat of an enigma for some time now, until we learned what her motivations were. She's been colluding with her brother, Dr. Mark Green, and they've been forced into a plot by the wicked Clyde Weston. Clyde is holding their mother captive, and he's forcing them to do his bidding. Clyde wants that Demera fortune, but thankfully his plan to eliminate Chad has been stopped when Steve, of course, came to the rescue. Now the fake Abigail will have to answer some tough questions. Spoilers say Chad is stunned when Abigail is revealed to be a fraud. But the woman pretending to be Abigail all this time will reveal some truth. Her real name is Cat Green, Cat named after her mother, Katerina, and that she's been trying to save her mother, Katerina, and Katerina was once believed to be dead, but it turns out she's alive and being held captive by Clyde. Both Kat and Mark will be on the hot seat this week and they'll have some explaining to do, so we'll see how Chad and Steve react to all of these shocking revelations. Kat is going to fess up to Chad, but Chad will promise to make her pay, so stay tuned. And over with Kristen this week, she's going to make a new offer to Xander. Now that Brady has been freed, Kristen is going to want something in return for that serum, right? That serum that Kristen is offering Xander to save Sarah. This, of course, is Dr. Rolf's miracle serum that can apparently heal Sarah's paralysis. Xander wants that bad, but Kristen will want something big in return. In fact, she's going to want Xander's family company, Titan. Kristen is the CEO of Demera, but her position is on the line. And in order to strengthen her position, she's going to have to impress the board, and acquiring Titan would do that for her. Spoilers say Justin and Sarah attempt to convince Xander not to trade Titan to Kristen, but Xander is determined to heal Sarah, so he might just consider Kristen's deal. However, rumor has it Philip Kyriakis will be back soon, and it looks like he'll try to put a stop to this trade, so stay tuned when we see Philip soon and all of this corporate intrigue going on. It's going to be fun. Also arriving in Salem soon, Nancy and Joy. Nancy Miller is making a comeback to Salem, and she'll have her youngest daughter, Joy, in tow. Spoilers say Nancy tries to convince Bonnie that Joy is the perfect fit for body and soul. Also, Bonnie talks Abe into letting Joy try out for the soap opera, okay? So it looks like Bonnie will get Joy an audition. And it looks like Joy will impress Kate and Abe. And it looks like Joy will also catch Johnny's eye. Rumor has it Johnny wants revenge on Chanel, okay, for what Johnny believes is Chanel cheating on him with Alex. Of course, this is all a big misunderstanding, and the people that Johnny actually really saw were, of course, Alex and Stephanie. But Johnny jumped to a conclusion and assumed that it was Alex and his wife, Chanel. And Johnny's been sick with jealousy ever since. And now it looks like Johnny's going to cheat himself when he meets Joy at the bar, okay? In Johnny's mind, this is payback for what he thinks was Chanel cheating on him. Spoilers say Johnny lies to Chanel too, so it looks like he's going to cover up what he's been doing, but it also looks like he's also going to ask Chanel about all this too, but Marlena too will sense that something is troubling Johnny this week. Chanel and Alex, meanwhile, prepare to surprise Johnny for his birthday. And also, Johnny is mortified when he learns the truth about Chanel and Alex. It looks like Johnny will bring up to Chanel what he believes he saw, but Johnny is going to realize how wrong he was. The truth will come out that it was Alex and Stephanie, not Alex and Chanel. Leo, too, it looks like, will inform Stephanie and Paulina about all of this behind-the-scenes scandal that's going on now. And it looks like Stephanie could end up paying the price. Spoilers say Alex begs Kate not to axe Stephanie, not to fire Stephanie, so it looks like they might intend to do just that for being a part of this scandal. Alex, as the romantic lead on the show, is probably too important, right, to let go, but Stephanie could be collateral damage. Stephanie and Alex agreed to keep things in the friend zone, but that all changed, of course, when they gave in to their passion. And it looks like all the chaos now that that's caused could come back to haunt Stephanie. Leo's going to think that all of this is because of Hattie's curse, right? That Hattie's curse has come true. And Leo's going to discuss that this week with Bonnie. Should be fun. Of course, Hattie was fired for being too much of a diva and making demands herself to fire Bonnie. Instead, it was Hattie who was let go. Hattie refused to do her last scene too, and Leo, of course, has been trying now to convince Marlena to do it. Leo, though, is going to think that all of this chaos erupting behind the scenes is because of Hattie's curse. So stay tuned to see how all of this unfolds. Also, Paulina is going to blame Abe for the rift now between Johnny and Chanel. And we'll have to see if Johnny and Chanel can keep their marriage intact after all of this chaos, after all of this upheaval. When things do settle down a bit, though, Justin and Alex will discuss Alex's new job, and they'll discuss Stephanie too. And also, Jada gives Stephanie some advice too about Stephanie's relationship with Alex. And it's going to be interesting to see how Alex and Stephanie are able to figure out all of their relationship drama. There seems to be some uncertainty now between the two of them and where they stand. So we'll see what they decide to do, be a couple or stay friends. We'll have to see what they decide. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun this week for the body and soul story, okay? Also this week, Brady forgives Sarah. Sarah, of course, said it was Brady who was behind the wheel in the hit and run, but Sarah was only saying that to protect Brady and Xander. Xander wanted to do bodily harm to Brady. So for Sarah saying that it was Brady, then he'd be arrested and that would save him from Xander, but also protect Xander too from himself from committing a criminal offense. So Sarah wanted to take the path of least resistance there and protect Brady from being harmed and protect Xander from committing a crime. And of course, we also saw that Sarah did remember who it really was. Sarah had total recall and remembered that it was Fiona behind the wheel, not Brady. EJ reluctantly, released Brady. And spoilers say this week too that EJ tries to strong-arm Fiona. So it looks like EJ still wants to go after Brady and is going to try to use Fiona to do that. So we'll see what that's all about. Marlena and Kayla too will chat this week about Kristen's feelings for Brady, and now that Brady is free and exonerated, it'll be interesting just to see too how Holly reacts when she finds out the truth. Holly, of course, blamed Brady for all of this, and this led to Holly and Tate breaking up. So I'm interested to see how Holly reacts when she finds out the truth, and will this bring Holly and Tate back together? Of course, Tate is starting a romance now with Sophia, so we'll see. And over with Gabby this week, she'll reconsider her pending divorce from Stefan. And Kristen encourages Stefan to fight for his marriage. But can they at this point find their way back to each other? There's been a lot of hurt to go around, so we'll see. Stefan and Ava too seem to be heading in a romantic direction too, so Stefan might not want to reunite with Gabby. And soon we'll see Javi. Javi will arrive in Salem soon. It looks like Javi is Gabby's cousin. And rumor has it Stefan could spot the two of them together and maybe get the wrong idea. Stefan might see Javi and Gabby, cousins, right? Maybe they're greeting each other. Maybe Stefan sees them hugging and Stefan assumes that it's more than that. So we'll see if things go in that direction. If there's a misunderstanding there, should be fun. It's going to be another wild week in Salem, though, full of drama, intrigue, and hijinks. So stay tuned for all of the fun this week. And hey, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'll have more updates coming. Watch Days of Our Lives on Peacock, and I'll see you in the next video.